Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying Rancher's Premium Smokehouse. These are pork and beef smoked sausages. So we have the brisket burnt ends, the smoked bacon cheddar, and the Philly cheesesteak. The brisket was $5.62 and the other two were $5.36. So you do pay a little bit more for burnt ends. At least that's what was the case at our Walmart. It might be different at your Walmart. These are all Texas made, Texas proud. And we'll talk more about that when we get them to the table. But I can tell you, you make each one of these, they have the same instructions on them. So heating instructions, you have 3 choices. You could either make them in the microwave. It says place sausage in microwave safe dish, add a half a cup of water, cover and heat on high for 3 to 4 minutes until sausage is hot throughout. Cooking time varies with microwave oven wattage. Adjust cooking time as needed. So you can make them in the microwave, or you can make them on the stovetop. Heat sausage in pan over medium-high heat with half a cup of water until hot. Drain water and serve. We are going to make them on the grill. You want to preheat the grill to medium heat, place sausages on grill, and heat for 6 to 8 minutes until hot, rotating sausage every 2 minutes for even heating. That's what we're going to do, because if you can make them on the grill, why not make them on the grill? We like them best on the grill. Although we do, when we have like the Johnsonville, we do like those just as much out of the microwave, but those, you don't have to put in water. You just wrap them up in a paper towel and you put them in the microwave. And but with this saying you need to add water, we just felt like these would be best on the grill. This is extremely greasy. I mean, like greasy.
Like easy greasy.
Yeah, well, it's like Stranger Things when they have that tacky white stuff on the trees. That's almost what that feels like. Okay, so that was the burnt ends. This is the smoked bacon cheddar. Yeah, in season 1 there of Stranger Things, there was this white stuff.
Oh, it like slime.
Well, that's what that was. I could touch it again and show it to you, but I don't think you want me to. This looks like it has like veins. It smells really good though. That's the bacon cheddar. It's a little bit lighter than the brisket. And then we have the Philly cheesesteak. I do like the smell.
They smell good.
Yeah. And these are huge. And we are going to be cooking 1 each on the grill. And that's because they're not low in calorie. And we'll talk to you about the calories when we take them over to the table and give them a try. So the only one that felt a little greasy, with that stuff on it, was the brisket. But the rest of them have been just, they felt like regular, like if you're used to buying Johnsonville or something like that. So we're going to get them on the grill and then we'll be back. So this is how they look like after they cooked on the grill. This is the brisket, and I'm going to show you how it looks on the inside. Like that. Looks like it has a little pepper on it. And then this one is the bacon cheddar. Ooh, it's a little bit hot. There you go. And then lastly, we have the Philly cheesesteak. So we're going to be trying the brisket burnt ends first. Beef and pork smoked sausage. It's a 12-ounce, 340-gram package, fully cooked. Keep refrigerated. So these are distributed by Dickey's Retail Company in Mesquite, Texas. And 1 link, 85 grams, is 220 calories just for one. That's why we only made 1 each, because I would rather test them out like this, do a little test, and see which one I really want to spend the calories on, since it's a lot.
I love that smoky flavor. It's very, very smoky. I could see, Tammy was worried about putting them in a pan with water, I could see putting them in a pan with water because they didn't really like get a char. Really, the water is just to keep them like uniform heat on them.
I didn't want them to get soggy.
Yeah, I don't think they would with that skin on it.
I just didn't want to bog it down with water. I was worried about it because I usually don't do that.
Yeah, but I think it would work.
I think that to me, you said you got a smoky.
It's smoky. Yeah.
Yeah. I get, it's just a very nice, it's almost like to me, like a summer sausage flavor, except you've heated it up and it's not as strong as a summer sausage.
It doesn't have really doesn't have a lot of spice to it.
No, there's not a lot of seasoning to it. There's not a lot of pizzazz.
No, I agree. It's more of a basic, meaty sausage.
Yes, I do like it, but that would be a good flavor to put, like if you wanted to put it on a bun and put like sauerkraut and some green pepper and onion, that would be a good flavor to do that with because it would jazz it up because it's just plain and I like it, but it is plain.
Yeah, it's very dense sausage too.
I didn't get the smoky that Kevin
I got a little bit of smoke.
I didn't get that.
I mean, it's not really smoky, but it's smoky. That's basically the only flavor you're getting is meat and smoke.
Yeah, see, I didn't get any smoke. Now this one actually says smoked bacon and cheddar. This one is going to freak you out. It's 280 calories.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You think it's the cheese?
So we've gone from 220 to 280. Big difference.
Yeah, I wonder if it's the cheese that added it. The texture's quite a bit different. It's softer. In fact, it's even hard to stab.
I would want to cook that longer on the grill.
Yeah, it needs to be hotter than that.
Well, it's not. It's because of that temperature that I would want it hot.
And the texture.
I mean, because the texture. That's what I mean, not the temperature. Because of the texture,
you would want it
super, super, super hot.
Yeah, because it's kind of mushy. Honestly.
Yes, it's almost like when somebody's making a cheeseburger for you and they don't cook it quite enough and it has a lot of pink in it and it's almost ready to fall apart. That's what that feels like.
I've had meat sticks, like a beef jerky, like meat sticks that are that mushy inside.
Yeah, I do not care for that texture.
I don't like the texture either. The flavor's good.
But the flavor's good. Yeah. I would just want to cook that extra long so that it just, in my mind, it's like, oh, this is really done. And I would kind of want to get a char on the outside.
Yeah. I mean, I think it is cooked and it's warm enough. It was real long enough. It's just, I agree. It's kind of, the texture's really soft.
I do not taste bacon.
I don't get bacon either. I get smoke though.
Yeah, a little bit of smoke, but I don't get bacon. And honestly, I get very, very little cheddar.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, the last one is Philly cheesesteak, and it is 250 calories, so it's right in the middle of both of these.
One thing I have liked is the actual casing.
Yeah.
It's not really hard, but it's a little snappy. I got peppers, like the pepper flavor almost immediately.
That really does taste like a Philly cheesesteak. That's really nice. Yeah. It does have a pepper flavor to it.
Yeah, like you got green peppers and onions. That's what it tastes like. It is between, texture-wise, it is between the bacon cheddar and the burnt ends. The burnt ends was kind of dense and firm. The bacon one was really, really mushy. This one's kind of in between. Yes,
I agree. This has dried bell pepper, dried red bell pepper, and dried green bell pepper. And then it has black pepper, dried onion.
That's my favorite one.
But it really does taste, it has the most personality here. And I do think it reminds you of that Philly cheesesteak because it has that green pepper flavor. And I think that was really good. I would either get the burnt ends or that one. So the plainer one, like I said, if you want to add sauerkraut or just dip it in mustard. Dip it in mustard. It would be great with just mustard. The bacon cheddar, It's not that it tastes bad. It's all about that texture.
100%
And for me, I'm leaving that twice as long on the grill as I'm leaving the other two. But now, it also did not taste like bacon to me.
No, I didn't get the bacon either.
Yeah.
No, just full smoky. That's it. And if you did it in the microwave or something, just make sure you get it really good hot.
Yes, but I do like these. We had never heard of this brand before, and we went in Walmart and saw them. And of course, in the meat department, where you do see, I know I've mentioned Johnsonville, but that's where the area where these are in. But if you know anything about this company, feel free to let us know. Or if you buy these all the time, you can tell us your favorite way to make them. I think this type of thing, I like to put it with eggs a lot of times, especially when it's a plainer one. I like to have an egg on the side, and I think that just goes really well together. But there's lots of different ways you can have these. But I do think this is a really, it seems like a really nice brand.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Good flavors. Could be a little stronger, but good flavors. And the textures
nothing bad except for the bacon cheddar.
Yeah, and the textures are good except for the bacon cheddar.
Except for the bacon cheddar. That's, exactly. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.